So perhaps the first question is, when and why did ICASA come up with this discussion paper relating to the regulations? And the simple answer is that recently, and maybe for the longest time, artists have always argued and said that, you know, why is there focus on international media and international artists and international music as opposed to locally produced content? I mean, shouldn't the focus be on locally produced content if we're living in South Africa? South African artists have even gone so far as to say that, you know, they don't take themselves seriously and that they can't expect their international counterparts to take themselves seriously if there's more focus on internationally produced work as opposed to locally produced work. However, with the new regulations on local TV and radio content, there might be a shift in the change of focus. On the 25th of July 2014, ICASA announced that it would be reviewing the local content regulations in light of Section 4B of the ICASA Act. Now, what is the main principle of this discussion paper? So the main principle of the discussion paper is that there should be more local content on both television and radio. What does this mean? Local content in the form of series, adverts, movies should receive more airtime on both radio and television. By so doing, there'll be growth and development in local culture, artistry, music, history, and the like. But are there any benefits to this discussion paper? Yes, there are benefits. The discussion paper encourages local houses to produce local content for TV and radio. In so doing, there'll be more job creation and economic development as a result of this discussion paper. Radio and television broadcasters may even have to now feel obliged or compelled to invest in local artists and local production houses. In addition, injustices of the past can actually be addressed with different cultural groups and population groups getting to learn about each other. But this sounds all good and well, but there are issues related to the discussion paper. For example, not all radio stations may be able to meet the suggested quotas. Look at a station that plays Kwaito, for example. They are completely different to a station that plays classical music. So it may be easier for them to play local content as opposed to a classical music station. A station manager may not even have enough content to play on the radio. And what if the artists, you know, aren't that good? Or what if their audience expects to hear international music? There is a catch to this, and that may need to be discussed and resolved. My view is that the discussion paper actually goes a long way in ensuring the protection and development of South Africa's local industry, identity, culture, history, and music and production.